What's up, my Blader Nation? Today we're going to be taking a special look at these two bays right here. Hold up, let me switch them up because left and right. But we're going to be taking a look at King Helios and Super Hyperion, which King Helios, the reason why it's special, is it came from our partners over at baysandbreaks.com, where if you use my special promo code that you'll get at the end of this video, you can get 5% off your next purchase to get this bay. And this bay came to us from the mail from one of our supporters of the channel who knew I did not have this bay and decided to send it to us to help us out. But let's check out the back of each of these boxes real quick. We get KHI1B. HI is Helios, K is the King Ring, 1B is the chassis that it has, and then we get the zone bottom. And over on this side, we get SHY1A, which HY is the chip, S is the super ring, 1A is the chassis it gets, which is the same chassis that the Tempest Dragon has, of course. And we get exceeds. So there's your QR codes up here in the corners for all you QR hunters out there. Bring up that one. Check out the stats. He is a balance bay, where his brother is an attack bay. Check out the side of the box. Check out the gimmick. So he has a really heavy hit, where King Helios has two different modes, where one mode is more offensive and the other one's more defensive. But let's go ahead, unbox these two bays, and check them out. Cue intro. Do you hate going into your local stores and finding the same old Beyblades? I know I do. Well, hop right onto your computer or smart device and go to baysandbricks.com for all your Beyblade needs. Once you pick the bays you've wanted, enter in the coupon code XBL2021 to get 5% off your next purchase. Okay, so we're going to go through each part of the bays and first start out with King Helios. Here's the Helios chip. Looks mighty cool. It has a removable core. I really like the paint job. Also, while we go through these, we're going to compare them to their Hasbro counterpart. But there's the chip. It comes in at 2 grams. And because we've all seen these unboxing before for these days, I'm not going to try and take up too much time talking about them. We've all seen Zanki, shout out. We've all seen Beyblade Geeks, another shout out. Two of my absolute favorite Beytubers on YouTube right now. There's many more, but we all seen those videos, so there's no point in me drooling on about all these parts. But here's the King Ring. Looks pretty cool. It comes in at 5 grams. Next we have 1B. It's pretty hefty. And if you look closely, it actually has LR on it, meaning that you can use this for right or left spin bays. So we're going to weigh that out. That comes to 42 grams. And then we have Zone. Zone comes in at 5 grams. Go ahead and put them all together. So first off, I want to show you all, when you have him in this mode, these protruding parts of the chassis are in line with the actual blades on top layer. But if you flip it around like so, the protruding parts are on the outside of the blade. So you have two modes you can play with when it comes to this bay. Next, we're going to look at Hyperion. Here is his sparking chip with a removable core. Really nice colors. I really like it. It comes in at 2 grams. Then you have the super layer, which I still say with first Uranus, this bay was made like with the combination of these two in mind. Because also, if you look at the history, Uranus is actually like the great grandfather of Helios, but also, or no, it's like the father of Helios and great grandfather or grandfather of Hyperion. I don't know history that well, but I think that's actually how it works. But the ring comes in at 6 grams. Next, you have 1A, which, like I said, is the same chassis that you get with Tempest Dragon, which you'll see in a later video. But pretty nice. It has 3 stars. I forgot to check out King Helios' chassis. But it comes in at 45 grams. And then you have Exceeds, which is the first thing I noticed is right here at the tip has rubber. So makes it more of an attack type, and it gives it the potential to wear down and awaken. It comes in at 6 grams, so putting them all together, and there you are. There's the two brothers. Now, before we weigh them to compare them out, here are the Hasbro versions. And I have to say, without the stickers being on the TT versions, they pretty much look identical with only a few minor differences. The major difference with this one compared to this one is it actually has where the red stickers would be, and this doesn't, of course, have the stickers yet because I haven't put them on, but it does have the silver outline. So I don't know why they took the silver outline off but gave us the sticker look. I feel like it would have been cheaper to just keep that and leave that. Because these two bays, even without the stickers, they look really, really nice. But another thing is how the bottoms are. This has no rubber to it, and they both have metal. So that is a major difference. And the chassis. Hasbro didn't go with chassis, as we all know. So it does make them a little bit light. Well, actually, a lot bit lighter. But let's go ahead. We'll weigh King Helios. He comes in at 58 grams. Hasbro's comes in at 49 grams. Super Hyperion comes in at 61 grams, where his Hasbro counterpart comes in at 49 grams. So, between these two, Hyperion is the heavier option, and that's more so due to him being an attack type bay. But let's go ahead, we're going to put the stickers on these two bays, try them out in battle. Okay, so we're going to be test spinning Hyperion and Helios. Here's the test spin of Hyperion. He is your average attack type, and he's trying to move the stadium no matter what it takes. Next, we're going to test spin Helios. It was a pretty basic spin. He went straight for the middle, which he also does in the show, so it's not that surprising. Remember, he does have 2 modes, though, so depending on how you battle is depending on what mode you're going to use for that battle. Now we're going to battle Helios versus Hyperion. 3, 2, 1. And Hyperion won. So next we're going to do Hyperion TT versus Hyperion Hasbro and see if Hasbro even stands a chance against it. 3, 2, 1. Oh. And a burst at the very end. So technically TT won, even though I was going to give it to the Hasbro one with the fact that it doesn't go as crazy. It didn't lose as much speed as the TT one did. But that TT one has those hard hits. Next, we're going to do Hasbro Helios versus TT Helios. 3, 2, 1. Oh, thought that was a gutter for a second. It wasn't. And TT Helios won. Next, we're going to do Hyperion versus Lumiere. So you have a right spin attack and a left spin attack going against each other. 3, 2, 1. And Lumiere won immediately. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1. Rage Lumiere with a knockout. So we got the same outcome as the newest episode of Beyblade Burst Surge. Check it out on Disney XD. Okay, next we're going to use Helios versus World Spriggan and Right Spin. 3, 2, 1. So we have left spin balance versus right spin balance. Who's going to come up top? Comment down below who you think won that match. But all I want to say is thank you all for watching. Check out all my other videos. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Check out my sponsor at BaysandBreaks.com. Use that promo code XBL2021 to get 5% off your next purchase. More videos on the way. Maybe new stadiums, maybe new bays. All I can confirm is that the DB bays will be out by the end of next month, and as soon as I have them, I'll be putting up the videos. But stay safe, keep Beyblading, and let it rip!